I've never met anyone who is able to wake up and journal for an hour, meditate for an hour, sauna for 20 minutes, cold plunge between sauna and that for another hour, and then be able to start their day and create something incredibly successful, right?
How often do you find yourself scrolling through your phone, sipping coffee, and slowly easing into your day? Maybe you've heard about the perfect morning routine. A list of 101 things you're supposed to do before you even think about starting your actual work. The truth is, many of us are caught in this cycle, convinced that we need to follow an elaborate routine to be productive. But what if it's just another form of procrastination? Morning routines have become almost a ritualistic obsession. But in reality, they often become more about ticking off boxes than actually setting us up for success. The question is, are these routines helping us get ahead, or are they just keeping us busy? In this video, we're going to dissect the concept of morning routines, breaking down what's truly effective and what's just noise. We'll explore two approaches: the ideal routine, where you dive into work within minutes of waking up, and the realistic routine, tailored for those with more structured schedules. By the end, you'll know exactly how to craft a morning routine that's not just productive, but also perfectly aligned with your life and goals. Morning routines have become the cornerstone of productivity culture. Everywhere you look, whether it's books, blogs, or social media, there's a constant stream of advice on how to craft the perfect morning. You've probably seen countless tips on what you should do as soon as you wake up, from meditation and journaling to exercise and planning your day. While these practices are beneficial in their own rights, the sheer volume of advice can be overwhelming. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that you need to do all of these things to have a successful day. And if you didn't accomplish it, then you lost. But that's where the problem lies. The reality is, not everyone's morning looks the same, nor should it. The pressure to conform to a specific, often romanticized morning routine can actually do more harm than good. It can lead to a sense of failure or frustration when you can't tick off every item on that ever-growing checklist. For many, this perfectionism turns into procrastination, where the morning becomes more about preparing to be productive rather than actually being productive. The focus shifts from the work itself to the routine, turning what should be a means to an end into an end in itself. Moreover, the traditional idea of an elaborate morning routine often doesn't account for the different lifestyles and responsibilities we have. Not everyone has the luxury of an unstructured morning where they can leisurely move from one task to another. Many people have demanding jobs, commutes, or family obligations that require a different approach. For these individuals, the pressure to follow a lengthy morning ritual can feel more like a burden than a boost. So what's the solution? How can we strike a balance between preparation and productivity? This is where we need to rethink what a morning routine should be. Instead of trying to fit into a one-size-fits-all model, it's about understanding your personal schedule, goals, and energy levels. We need to move away from the idea that there's only one way to start the day right, and instead focus on what truly works for you. Let's break this concept down into two categories: ideal and realistic. The ideal routine is for those who can jump straight into their most important tasks within minutes of waking up, liberating their fresh energy and focus. The realistic routine, on the other hand, is designed for those with more structured schedules, like a 9-to-5 job, who need to balance personal tasks with professional responsibilities before diving into work. By understanding these different approaches, you'll be able to craft a morning routine that not only fits your lifestyle, but also propels you toward your goals without the unnecessary stress. It's time to take control of your mornings in a way that truly works for you. Now that we've laid the groundwork for understanding the pressures and pitfalls of modern morning routines, it's time to dive deeper into what truly works. The key is to focus on what will push you forward, not what will keep you busy. This means identifying the most effective elements of a morning routine and tailoring them to fit your specific lifestyle and goals. First, let's talk about the ideal routine. This approach is all about leveraging the fresh energy and focus you have right after waking up. The idea is simple. Within 5 minutes of getting out of bed, you're already diving into your most important work. No distractions, no lengthy rituals, just pure, unfiltered productivity. This routine is perfect for those who work from home or have flexible schedules, allowing them to capitalize on their peak mental state. The benefits are clear. By starting your day with a burst of productivity, you set a positive tone for the rest of your day, making it easier to stay focused and motivated as the hours pass. And then after working for an hour or two, then comes the meditation, the journaling, the summit, everything. However, the ideal routine isn't feasible for everyone. That's where the realistic routine comes in. This routine is designed for people with more structured schedules, those who need to be at work by a specific time or who have morning responsibilities like getting kids ready for school. In this routine, the focus is on waking up just a little bit earlier to give yourself time to complete essential tasks, like exercise, breakfast, or personal time, before diving into work. The goal here isn't to rush into productivity, but to create a balanced morning that prepares you mentally and physically for the day ahead. Importantly, the realistic routine recognizes that your morning actually starts the night before. This means ensuring you get enough sleep by setting a consistent bedtime, so you wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. It's about understanding your energy levels and working within your limits rather than trying to force an ideal routine that might not suit your life. Both routines have their merits, and the choice between them depends on your personal situation. What matters most is that your morning routine is helping you move towards your goals, not holding you back. By tailoring your routine to your specific needs, you can ensure that your mornings set you up for success, whether you're an early riser with a flexible schedule or someone with a more structured day ahead. Now that we've explored the different approaches to morning routines, it's time to get specific and guide you toward creating a routine that truly works for you. The realistic routine recognizes that not everyone can dive straight into work immediately after waking up. Instead, it's about creating a structured yet flexible and adaptable morning that prepares you both physically and mentally for the day ahead. Let's break it down to see how this might look in practice. For the first 10 to 15 minutes, starting with the essentials. Make your bed. This simple task sets a tone of accomplishment from the very start. It's a small win that signals to your brain that the day has begun, and it's time to get moving. Hydrates. After hours of sleep, your body is dehydrating. Drinking a glass of water not only rehydrates you, but also kickstarts your metabolism. Bathroom routine. Spend a few minutes freshening up, going to the bathroom, brushing your teeth, and taking care of your hair and skin. This routine helps you feel awake and ready to face the day. The next 1 to 2 hours, energizing your body and mind. Exercise. Physical activity is a cornerstone of the realistic routine. Whether it's a full workout, a yoga session, or a brisk walk, moving your body gets your blood flowing and releases endorphins, boosting your mood and energy levels. Even 20 to 30 minutes can make a huge difference. Healthy breakfast. Following your workout, refuel with a nutritious breakfast. Focus on foods that provide lasting energy, like whole grains, proteins, and fruits. This meal is crucial for sustaining your focus and productivity throughout the morning. Final preparations. Getting ready for the day. Shower and dress. After exercising and eating, take a refreshing shower to clean off and fully wake up. Dressing for the day, even if you're working from home, helps shift your mindset from rest mode into work mode. It's about signaling to yourself that you're ready to tackle the day's challenges. This realistic routine is designed to be adaptable. If your day starts early, adjust the time accordingly. The goal is to create a routine that fits seamlessly into your life, preparing you to be at your best when it's time to start work. Unlike the ideal routine, which is more intense and immediate, the realistic routine allows you to ease into your day while still prioritizing the right things. Choosing the correct routine. The choice between the ideal and realistic routines isn't about which one is better. It's about which one is better for you. The ideal routine is perfect if you have the flexibility to start your day with work, maximizing your early morning focus. But if your mornings require a bit more preparation and you have other responsibilities, the realistic routine offers a structured yet practical approach to start your day strong. By identifying what works best for your lifestyle and goals, you can craft a morning routine that's not just productive, but also sustainable and enjoyable. Your morning should set you up for success, whether that means jumping straight into work or taking the time to prepare and energize yourself first. As we bring our discussion on morning routines to a close, it's important to remember that the perfect start to your day isn't about following a rigid formula or a trendy checklist. It's about what genuinely works for you. Whether you lean towards an ideal routine or a more realistic one, the key is to create a morning that aligns with your lifestyle and goals. But don't forget about the hidden pitfall we touched on before, the danger of turning your morning routine into yet another source of stress. With the rise of trending routines, it's easy to get caught up in the idea that you need to do everything perfectly to succeed. This can turn your mornings into a checklist of obligations rather than a time to set a positive, empowering tone for the day. Remember, the real power of a morning routine lies in its ability to serve you, not in your ability to tick off every box. Focus on what truly matters and strip away the unnecessary. Your morning routine should prepare you to face the day with energy and focus, not leave you feeling overwhelmed or pressured to meet someone else's standards. In the end, your morning routine is yours to define. It's not about trends or perfection. It's about crafting a start to your day that sets you up for success in a way that's uniquely yours. Now, odds are you've been conditioned to believe that the day starts with your morning, but you've been lied to. The truth is, as I said before, that your day starts the night before. Not only that, but we've actually been tricked into having the worst sleep possible by staying up super late, on our phones, doom scrolling or snacking when we should have been asleep a few hours ago. But this isn't your fault. It's the attention merchants who have hijacked our focus. So if you want to learn how to get the best sleep possible, then watch this video and I'll see you on the inside.